namaste. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. Welcome to my channel, greetarot. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support me. And if you have already supported me, thank you so very much. So in the description box, I have my Instagram page link as well as the tech that I'm using in this reading will also be listed. Okay, so the topic for today is the puzzle piece that you're missing. So this information can be like the puzzle piece that you're missing in your life. Okay, so hope it makes sense. And these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, guys. And these are timeless readings as well. So as you can see, there are three pictures to choose from. So choose intuitively, trust your intuition, and then choose. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, take your time, pause the video, and the timestamps will be given in the description box. I'm going to start with group number 1. Number 1, hope you're doing fine. So this is the image that you have chosen. So this is the final puzzle piece that you are searching for, right? So let's see the puzzle piece, what this information is for you guys. So this is the puzzle piece that you have been looking for. So let's see what is the information. Okay, so I hope this information will give you clarity. So let's see. For group number 1, what is the message right now? What is this message for them? We have 7 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, right? So then we have the 8 of Pentacles and Chariot. Okay, so maybe for some of you this is work related, so you don't know how to get there. Maybe you're feeling like whatever I try, whatever I do, maybe look, this person is doing some sort of rituals and they're working, they're moving forward, and they're like, when the wheel will turn, you know, in my favor. When will my wheel turn in my favor? Why it's not turning in my favor? So that can be one thing. I feel like you are asking spirit. Let's see what is the puzzle piece for that. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we have the Prince of Wands energy. So there is something new that is coming. So maybe for some of you, you have to adapt to this beginner mindset. Because if you look at the Prince of Wands, Prince of Wands is someone who is very curious, who is ready to take action, do something new. So you have been working on a project, or you have been doing something for a very long time, and you have experienced a lot of things. But now what they're talking about, the puzzle pieces to get into this beginner mindset, to become the curious person. Maybe for some of you, applying for online courses, doing something like from scratch. Again, starting from scratch. Maybe for some of you, the work, you shouldn't do the work from scratch, but at the same time, when you started something, how you were feeling, that beginner mindset is something I'm seeing here. That's what you want here. That's the puzzle piece. That's the puzzle piece that you're missing, guys. That's the thing. And the more you are getting into this beginner stage, you will not be so worried. You will not be overthinking, because when we start something, we don't know where we are going, and we are open to everything, right? And here you have become a little bit closed off. You're not trying different ways because you're familiar with a particular way, because you know this is your style, but maybe you're not open to different things that you were open before. So here I feel like the puzzle piece that you're missing is that only. It can be in a relationship as well, right? So it was going, you know, right now you're in a phase, there is no intimacy, right? There is no intimacy. There is like, you're not having conversation, and you're like, why we are always fighting, or why we are not thinking alike, or why we don't do things the way we used to do before. Okay, so get into this Prince of Wands mindset, the beginner mindset, being curious. You know, communication is needed. Communicating like you used to communicate in the beginning of the relationship. Maybe you used to maybe go out, or maybe you used to talk a lot. Somehow you stop doing all the things that you used to enjoy. Maybe you used to cook for them, or maybe you used to compliment a lot. Maybe you have stopped complimenting. So that's the puzzle piece here. That's all you need to do to get into this beginner mindset. Okay, let's see more. The Moon. Yes, there is a lot of fear-based energy here. So the fear, like again in your career as well, you have been experienced, right? You know a lot of things, and you're so fearful to start it all again. You don't have to start all again. You don't have to do that. All you do need to do is to get into the beginner mindset. You know, when we start something new, we're not that in fear. Yeah, even though we have that fear, it's a little bit filled with excitement, right? Like again, a person who is starting their Instagram page, and they're okay with anything, even though they get one follower or 10 followers, they're very happy, they're very excited, because they're not so much caught up in the numbers, because they're just producing the work, right? At that time when we have that beginner mindset, and later you have grown that page to a particular amount of followers, and then there comes a stuck period where things are not moving forward, and then you're getting into the fear whether they will lose followers. So it becomes like you're not focusing on the work, that you know, you're not focusing on the craft that much, rather you're focusing on the followers, how much they're growing, or how much the followers have cut off, or what if you're making money or not making money, something. The fear is there, and what happens when the fear comes in, we are not able to enjoy our work as we were used to able to enjoy when we started doing it. So that is the thing here. So the fear is the problem, and because of the fear, you are not doing the crazy ideas when you used to do, right? Maybe for some of you in your relationship as well, you had that fun side, you used to do some sort of crazy things when in a relationship you used to prank them or something like that was there. Now there is some sort of fear, maybe you don't have time or whatever it is, and that's why this is not working. That's why you're feeling stuck here. And yeah, so you need to get into this beginner mindset here, and when you get into the beginner mindset and release the fear, it's like a person, I feel like this crab will bite you, so you're just so worried about whether this crab will come out or not. You're just focusing on that fear, rather than doing the stuff is more important, right? So that's what the message is here. Okay, so let's see anything else. Final messages. Temperance. Yes, you need to balance your energies, guys, with this temperance. Again, there has the sun and the moon, right? So first, balance your energies. Yeah, for some of you, this can be regarding your own hobby that you're turning into a career. So when you used to have this as a hobby, how you used to feel. Now it's like all about, maybe now you're not focusing on that hobby anymore, rather than you're not enjoying it. It has become like, oh, all about the money and all about the other things, or how much purchases I have made, how much clients I'm getting. Maybe you're feeling the stuckness there, and so that's the issue here. That's the puzzle piece that you're missing. So maybe you're not enjoying your work the way you used to enjoy it. It's not that you don't like that work, maybe you like the work, but at the same time, when you're working, you're just so attached to the outcome that, yeah, maybe you're attached to the outcome rather than enjoying the work. So if I do this way, I'll get that outcome. And then you don't get that outcome and you feel stuck. So that's not what we want to do. Rather than focusing too much on the outcome, what you need to do right now is to enjoy that thing that you're doing. As you know, in the beginning days, maybe you just enjoyed doing it because you were learning about it, so you were enjoying it and you were not expecting that much. You were okay with, like, if 10 people liked it, you were so happy. But maybe right now you're not in that position, and you don't have to be that. That's not what I'm saying here. You need to just have the beginner's mindset where you're just enjoying the work and just focusing on the work rather than the fear, or rather than the outcome, though not being so attached. And that's how you can balance your energy. And when you're seeing that you're too much obsessed about this thing, too much thinking about the outcome, that's when you need to take a step back, meditate, and ask yourself, why I'm feeling like this, why I'm feeling fearful. I know that I have learned so much, right? I have learned so much, I have come a long way, but now I'm feeling stuck. So why I'm focusing too much on the fear? That's what the question is that you need to ask yourself. Ask for Archangel Michael's guidance, because he is with you. He is there for you, listening to your prayers, listening to your affirmations. Everything that you're doing is going to work out. But if you're doing it with a fear, you will only see that the fear is manifesting. Like as I said, maybe you have this hobby turned into career, right? And you loved what you were doing at one point, and you gained a lot of success as well. But then now things are a little slow. Maybe there is this backwardness that you're seeing. It can be in your career, in any area of your life, right? There is this backwardness. You're feeling like, yo, things are going backward, I don't want to go back. And then there is this fear. So you're trying so hard, instead of being passionate, you're trying it in a very hard way. You have to complete it, even though one day you're not feeling like doing it. You're doing because you have to do it, not because you want to do it. Like that's the energy. You need to let it go. Balance at that time. Just take a step back, balance your energy, go out, step out in nature, connect with the moon. I feel like moon, your divine feminine, because I feel like your divine masculine is in the go. You have to do that. You have to accomplish. Maybe you have a set of goals that you're planning to achieve by this year, and you're seeing that these goals are not moving forward. That's why you're getting into this fear. So the puzzle piece is to relax. The puzzle piece that you're missing is to relax. Okay, relax first, balance your energies, and be in the vibration of your desires. You're not right now. You're not in the vibration of your desires. It's like you're just wanting it. You're hoping for it, but at the same time, the hope is based on fear. Like the fear can be, oh, will it happen? Will it happen? Will it happen? It shouldn't be like that. It will happen, and I'm going to just enjoy. I just need to relax right now, because I know it will anyways happen. Yeah, I have gone 2-3 steps back. So it's okay. I just need to calm myself, right? I just need to calm myself and just become stable, right? Ground myself. Maybe for some of you, root chakra is a little bit imbalanced. Okay, ground myself or work on my chakras, because we have chakra colors here and here and here. So yeah, balancing your chakra. For some of you, using the moon energies, moon cycles will also be very beneficial. Like during new moon, setting that intention, just focusing on the intention, even though things are not working out, being hopeful. Just go with the moon phases. Yeah, that is also one thing. I feel like that. Yeah, that's the message for group number 1. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. Hope it gave you that key that you were searching for, the puzzle piece you were searching for. So that's all I have for group number 1. Hope it made sense. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Group number 2, this is the image that you have chosen. Let's see what is the message for you guys. The puzzle piece that you're missing. Okay, so let's see what puzzle piece is this that you're missing. So okay, so let's see. We have this cat who is very curious, looking at certain thing. Look, there it's very observing. So here the puzzle piece is that only you need to observe your own body, your own heart, because the answers are within you. So the puzzle piece that you're finding outside of you, it's not outside of you, it's inside of you. So the answers that you need is inside of you, it's not outside. Okay, so it's time to be more observant. It's time to see the signs, because I feel like divine is giving you a lot of signs and synchronicities. And as you are in this observing observation, the observation is needed here. And the more you are conscious about your surroundings, so that means you need to be in the present moment. You cannot be in the future thinking about your future, or in the past thinking about what happened, what went wrong. No, you need to be present. And this presence, yeah, that is also the puzzle piece. You need to be in the present. The more you're in the present, the answers that you need, the puzzle piece that you're missing, you will see it. You will get the puzzle piece that you're missing. That's what the message is. Let's see what else the cards have to add. And again, one more thing is, you need to have boundaries. Okay, if you look at the cat, their nature is like that only. They don't like change that much. If they're familiar with a home, they just like to be in that home, that space. They don't like anyone invading their space as well, right? So I feel like you need to be very strict with your boundaries. So if you have if you have a problem, one of the puzzle pieces that you're missing is boundaries. Setting boundaries is very important for you guys. Saying no when you feel like saying no. Maybe you have been saying yes when you feel like no. So that's one thing that you need to understand. Say no when you have to say no, and say yes when you have to say yes. So being authentic, setting good boundaries. Don't allow anyone to cross your boundary. Okay, that's, I feel like that is something spirit is telling you about. Let's see what is the puzzle piece that you're missing. Let's see. We have the King of Pentacles. We have Ace of Cups. Four of Cups. Again, I told you, the answers are within. Again, this person is meditating. They are asking themselves. They are not looking something outside of them. They are trying to, it's like coming into the vibration of what you want. So if you want more money, you need to get into that vibration of feeling like that you have money. You cannot feel poor and have money, right? So if you want extra finances, you need to feel that energy, that I'm making that much money, I'm getting that much money. You need to feel that energies. If you cannot feel it, and if you're feeling it is in lack, if you're feeling like, oh, I cannot have this thing, I cannot have that thing, oh, it's too expensive, like when you're going to shopping, like when you're going shopping, right? One of the habits is like, we look at the clothes and you're like, oh my god, this is so expensive, the material is not that great, oh, it's so expensive, I can never afford it. Like that kind of thinking is what you need to eliminate if you are wanting to have more money in your life, right? So this lack kind of mentality is what you need to let go of. For some of you, this can be in relationship as well. Oh, I could never have that kind of a beautiful person. Like, oh, I'm not that worthy enough to have that kind of a beautiful person. I cannot have. Oh, she got it, but I didn't. Right? That kind of mindset. Oh, I cannot have that. In my marriage, I cannot have that kind of love. He's not sensitive. You know, sometimes we make, even though we want something dearly, like we are manifesting more money, at the same time we are in this lack mindset, feeling the lack. You cannot have more money if you're thinking in lack. If you're feeling in lack, you will never have it. So here, one of the thing is that you need to feel your wish fulfilled. If you're not feeling it, if you're doing everything opposite, like for some of you, your wish is to pass an examination, and then there is this chatter in your mind that this examination is tough, I will never be passed. There are so many people who are failing this examination. Even though I try, I'm not going to pass. But at the same time, you have like, I want to pass this examination. I have to make it. I'll work hard. Then back of your mind, oh, maybe I'll not make it. It's so tough. It's not easy. Everyone is failing examination. Oh, this person was so, they were studying so hard, but they failed. So how can I pass? Right? If you are in that energy, if your wishes is one way and the feeling is the other way, you will not be able to get this puzzle piece. So you need to find that, you need to feel that. Feeling is the secret. This is the puzzle piece, feeling your wish fulfilled, right? So let's see what else. Again, for that, if you want to let go of certain people from your surroundings, go. Maybe there are people around you who don't believe in these things, right? Maybe you are reading a lot of self-help books and you're seeing that this is how, and you just talk about it to certain people and they are like, oh, what are you talking about? This is not possible. It will not come. You know, I had a conversation with my mother yesterday or day before yesterday. I was talking about this thing, like we have to feel it, from inside. And then she's like, no, where the money will come from? Even if you feel, you will not get it. And then I was like, oh God, I think she cannot understand right now. But, and I stopped that conversation because I knew that she cannot get it. She is not going to get it, right? So for some of you, there will be people like that. So avoid talking about this thing. That's the one thing you can do. Even if it's your mother, even if it's your father, it's okay. You don't have to talk about it. You can just keep it to yourself and change it and let them see your success, right? Yeah, so maybe for some of you, maybe you have a dream of becoming rich and you talk about it to your mother and you're like, oh, are you mad or what? Where are you going to have that much money? You don't have skills and all. And then that's the biggest disadvantage. Because they think it's not possible, that doesn't mean that it's possible. They are limiting. Sometimes our parents limit because they don't know about it. That is the thing. They're ignorant about it. But you are not, right? So don't get into that. It's very easy to get into this lack mindset. It's very easy to get into this fear-based thinking. It's very easy. What is hard is disciplining our mind to feel that thing, to feel rich. Yeah, you know that you are not rich right now, but feeling is important. You got to do that, right? You got to feel. So there was a story of Neville Goddard. He in one of his lectures, right? So he's a master. He had a master, Abdullah, something like that. I'm not so sure. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So he was he wanted to go home, right? He wanted to go home, and through ship or something like that. But he wanted to go home, and his master told, yes, it's possible to you, for you, and just imagine you in your home, right? And then his brother or something had a book, take the bouquet, but he didn't have the money actually. So yeah, his brother took booked the ticket, the ship, and when he went there, they told that the first class seat is not available, but you can just go the second class or something like that, and then later they will upgrade it. And he was happy, yeah, it's possible, and he talked about to his master. And then what happened is, like, his master just closed the door. Why are you going in the second class when it has to be the first class? And just close the door. Just close the door, and then just and it's like he is telling him to just visualize himself in the first class. You deserve that, right? Even though the seat is not available, you got to visualize yourself in the first class. And that's what he did. And you know what, finally some passengers left it, so he got the first class, and he was able to travel in the first class and reach his home as he visualized, right? As he thought, as he felt, that he felt it, right? That's the thing. So ignore that. Like, the master ignored it, right? They closed the door on that thing, that it was not going to happen, that they have to go on the second class. No, they just closed the door. So that's one of the stories I felt like sharing with you. So sometimes there can be people, yeah, maybe you're doing the self-care, you're feeling very good, right? You're like listening to all that podcast and all, and you're feeling very good, feeling very inspired, and then you just talk because you're so excited about it, you're feeling that energy, and you just talk it to your friends, and what? You get the different kind of view, right? This is not possible. Are you mad or what? This cannot happen. I tried it. It didn't happen. When you try with fear, when we try with lack, it's never going to happen. You have to feel it. You have to see yourself there. By calming your mind, by not taking any distraction. So don't share your secrets right now with anyone. Keep it to yourself. Don't try that. Don't tell you are trying this, you're trying that. No, you don't have to do that. Keep it to yourself. If it's a new project, maybe you're doubting. Don't right now. Yeah, doubt is a common thing, right? But when we are just thinking about the doubt, that's when we are forming that obstacle in our life, right? So what you can do is right now just focus on what you want to achieve. See yourself achieving that. Just focus on it. Discipline is very important with this. It's it's like very easy, but at the same time it's complex, I know. But that's the puzzle piece you're missing to get the wish come true. If it's regarding your money situation, is to improve your business skills. This is the thing. If you need to have that relationship, this is the thing. So for that, do the self-care. Take care of yourself. Keep your dreams to yourself. Share it with divine right now. Okay, so that's what the puzzle piece is here. Let's see more. Yeah, as you do that, the wheel is going to turn in your favor. Yeah, and don't be so caught up on timing as well. And yeah, that's also I'm seeing here. 7 of Wands and 8 of Strength. This is going to take a lot of strength from your part. It's not easy. As I told, this is going to take a lot of courage from your part. Because maybe you're in an environment where you have this specific goal, but no one is understanding you, right? Maybe that can be true. No one understands what you're doing. Maybe you're doing something different. Maybe you have planned that I will start a YouTube channel, I'm going to be a YouTuber, and your parents are like, are you mad or what? Right? This is not going to give you money. So and again, starting a YouTube channel, making money from it, it has to be like, you have to be consistent with it. It's not easy. Like, one day you started and you got like a lot of money. Like, no, that's not possible. It's like, you have to be very consistent with it. You have to show up every day. You have to be self-disciplined, right? And you have, again, if you are in this mindset that this is not going to work out, and in the lack, you are not going to see the progress even though you are working hard. So if like you are working hard and then you have this lack mindset, the goal is here and you're going to go two ways. You will not reach this way because these two things are not together. They are separate. Your dreams are separate and the lack mindset is separate. So you are not going to reach the desired outcome if you are in that lack mindset. So yeah, that's the thing. And with courage, with strength, staying consistent. Like again, if you look at the two lions, energy is there. You can do it. You can make it. And this Seven of Wands, if you look, they are like, it's like calling on the power of courage and opening their heart center and believing in themselves and doing, letting go of the fear. If you look at the snake here, it's like maybe she was afraid of the snake, but now she's handling the snake. It's like that. What used to fear you is not going to fear you anymore when you are consistent, self-disciplined. The outside is not going to fear you if you are strong from inside. If you know that it's possible for me, then nothing, no opinion can put you down. So this is the message for my pile number 2. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated, hope it gave you the clarity. That's the whole intention of this video, okay? So in the description box, I have my Instagram page link as well as this deck I used will also be listed. Bye-bye, take care. Group number 3, this is the image that you have chosen. Let's see what is the puzzle piece that you're missing, okay? So we have the eyes here. And for me, eyes, so something that you're not seeing here. It's right in front of you and you're not seeing it. It's right on the table, but you're searching on the floor. That's the energy I'm getting here. It's right in front of you. So the puzzle piece is in front of you and you're searching somewhere else. The main reason can be because of the lack of faith, because you're not trusting. So that's why you feel like it's not on the table. You have to search somewhere else. For some of you, it's inside of you. This is the skill that you have. You're not trusting enough. So you feel like I have to work on myself more and more and more rather than trusting my own skills and talents. Or maybe for some of you, you're comparing your work to other people's works and looking at, oh God, they are doing so well. They have the skills, the way they talk, it's so powerful, but maybe I'm not doing that. But the puzzle piece that you're missing is you are a unique individual being, okay? You are not like them. You have a different capability that they don't have. They might lack something where you have some sort of talent there. You don't have to compare their journey with yours. This is the one thing. Stop doing if you're comparing yourself to anyone else. Maybe you are doing some sort of art and then you're looking at the people who have been doing art for 10 years. Maybe you are in a journey where you have just started your art page for 2 years and you're comparing to someone who has been doing it for 10, 20 years. Do you think it is good? No. You're just putting yourself in a place where you will be like, I'm not good enough, they're so good enough, I have to be there. So you're doing the hard work, it's so much of unwanted pressure that you're putting in yourself. The magic is within you. All you need to do is to access your own magic and be yourself, be authentic. Show your unique identity. You don't have to try to be like other people. Maybe you're trying to be someone else when you're not that. So let the authentic you come out. Let that come out, right? And if you have, maybe for some of you, again with the eyes, you have a vision like I need to do this way, right? And then it's like our intuition is like that only. Sometimes it's going to make us feel like, oh, I have to take this action on. Like we will have a drive when we feel intuitively. And so some of you will get an idea, you're having that drive, you feel like you have to do it. And then at the same time, then the fear comes out of nowhere. Like one day you have this awesome idea. You woke up with this awesome idea. And then you're like, I will just take action on that. And you're feeling it. And then you will scroll to social media. You will see someone who has done better than this, or maybe the idea that you have is better than that, and you're like, oh my god, now I don't think I can do it, it's not worthy enough, so I'll just not do it. Then you start doubting your own vision. That is what is the thing that you're missing. You need to trust yourself more. That's what I'm getting here from that. Let's see, you need to trust yourself more, guys. So let's see the puzzle piece map. Group number 3 is like a person who has started learning to dance like for 6 months, and then you're comparing yourself with a person who has been training for 2 years, and you want to be good at it, and you're seeing that you're not that good like them, and so you're so hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. It is only going to drain you, exhaust you. It's not going to give you anything else. We have Prince of Wands. Yeah, it's like go-get energy. You're too much in this go-get energy. I feel like that's heavy for you guys. It's like, I want this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna try this again, and you're exhausting yourself in that by thinking. You're spending your energy too much on these kind of stuffs that is not needed, required. So yes, you have practiced for 2 years and you're doing good enough for that. Be more gentle to yourself. The puzzle piece is, you're not gentle, you're not compassionate to yourself. You're so hard on yourself, group number 3, that you try and you exhaust yourself. Don't be like that. That's what the message is. Let's see. Yeah, look, this is something. Oh my god, this 5 of Swords, I have to say. Spirit guides are telling, again, I was talking, you're so hard on yourself. This 5 of Swords energy is not someone telling you, arguing or making you feel like defeated. No, it's not someone else. It's you who is doing this to yourself. Like, I'm not good enough like them. Oh, they are doing so well. My vision, my idea is not good enough. Theirs is so much better. How can I do better than them? How can? It's like too much of pressure you're adding, and this pressure is leading to defeat in you, and you feel so disappointed, and that energy is not at all nice. It's not nice. It's like you are the one who is disappointing you. It's like if you look at the 5 of Swords energy, a person is talking something and the other person's heart, they are piercing through their heart because it's so disappointing. Like, it hurt. The same thing you're doing to yourself. You're saying something like, I'm weak, I cannot do it, and it's hurting you. You're hurting yourself. Let it go, guys. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's what. It's in front of you. The magic is within you. It's in you. All you need to do is trust and be more compassionate and be more gentle with yourself. And it's okay. Even if you haven't reached your goals, it's okay. You're doing amazing. Why are you doing this to yourself? That's what spirit guides are telling you. Asking you why. Maybe there is a lot of negative self-talk that you're doing. Get rid of it, guys. The words that you use carry vibration. Again, if you look at Florence Scovel Shin books, what is your bond? I feel Catherine Ponder also talks about words carrying vibration. It has a special effect on us. So what kind of words you are using to yourself? Maybe for some of you, when you're playing games with your friends, are you someone who always make fun of yourself? You always say, I'm not good at this, I always lose. Are you like that? Or you're like, I'll try my best, I'll do my best, I think I can win. Are you like that? How are you? Do you make constant fun of yourself? How you think about yourself? Do you feel like that you're worthy, you're confident? How? Or you always compare yourself to other people? What is it? We have Ace of Swords and Queen of Swords. I have to say that you're not seeing your own potential, guys. You're not seeing. Again, with this Queen of Swords and 5 of Swords, you are the Queen of Swords who is hurting themselves by saying the words, like the words that pierce us, like that hurt us, like you cannot do anything. It's always like that only. I embarrass myself everywhere I go. Why can't I fit into this dress? Oh, why I gained so much weight? Why I'm eating this much? Like, every time maybe there is this energy that comes where you are so hard on yourself. Maybe you get angry, and because a lot is going on, and you just shout at someone, and then you are like, why did I shout on them? Why I did it? I'm so cruel. Like, too much. You're criticizing yourself. You are, this critic in you needs to go. If you want to reach your goals, if you want to get there, this critic in you needs to go. Because with this Queen of Wands, you are piercing yourself through your own words. And you're not even seeing the damage that you're doing it to yourself. So how are your thoughts? How you see yourself? Do you look in your mirror and feel good about yourself? Or are you like just comparing, oh, she looks so good. Oh, this earring looks good on her, not me. Oh, they can dance, I cannot. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. What are your words? How you see yourself? That's what it is. So right now, maybe this is not a constant thing that you're doing, but maybe there is a situation right now, a specific situation where you're being very negative and you need to let go of it. And as you let go of it, you will see, again, if you look at the seeds, when you plant the seeds, are you planting it with hope, faith, or are you planting it with like, oh, even though I plant this seed, it's not going to work, yeah? Are you planting it like that? How are you planting it? So if you're planting like, oh, I don't know, I'm not so sure whether it will grow or not. If you are not so sure, it is not going to grow. But if you're planting it with, I'll grow well, I'll nurture you, I love you, if you're planting it with that, it is going to grow, right? Again, there is a story in a tribe. If someone does a mistake, right? So they're not going to kill them or hang them. No, what they're doing is like all the members of the tribe will like they will be standing in round and the person will be in the middle, and then they are going to use the bad words like, you're not good enough, you're good for nothing, you cannot make that happen. They just do say this for a long period of time, like for some days, and you know what, that person dies. It dies. They don't have to kill them, it just dies. That's how the words can affect a person, right? So what kind of words you're using, that's the thing. Are you in the constant state where you're criticizing yourself? Are you comparing yourself? Then this growth that you want is not going to come the way you are hoping for. So that's, this negative self-talk should go, criticizing yourself should go, comparing yourself should go, and you need to replace it with more hope, faith, slowly but surely. Okay? And it's possible for you guys with this blue butterfly, because you're a very rare piece, you know. Sometimes you're not seeing the magic in you, you're seeing the magic in other people. Maybe for some of you, I can even see that you're someone who encourages other people. You can look at other people's skills and tell that, oh, you have this skill. And then you are questioning yourself, do I have any skill? Why I'm like this? I don't have any skill. I fail all the time. I'm not good enough. That constant chatter should go. Anything else, Spirit? The final message. The final message for group number 3. Princess of Pentacles. Now look, there are so many animals here. We have the blue butterfly again, right? We have the blue and the red butterfly. So the transformation that you want is very much possible for you guys. And with the Princess of Pentacles, I'm seeing like a person who is very much happy to learn new things. And she's someone who is digging, who is researching, who is very in touch with her intuition. She's very compassionate to herself. I feel like it. She's very compassionate to herself. Again, with this deer also, it's time to nurture yourself, be compassionate to yourself. And when you are like that, that is when your glow up will start. That's the thing. That's the puzzle piece. If you want to do the glow up, be kind and compassionate to yourself. And the more you're kind and compassionate to yourself, you will see yourself glowing up. Again, if you want to lose weight, sometimes you try for some time and you're like, oh, nothing works on me. It's not going to work. I'm not even going to try. So I cannot do it. Like maybe for some of you, it's the phrase is like, I can't. Get rid of that can't. And like, I can. Replace it with can. Okay. Be ready to dive into new things. Be ready to try new things. Be ready to try new styles. Why not do that? Maybe you have an old same style for the past 10 years. Get rid of it. Maybe make some change in your style. Maybe you love stylish clothes, but you're like, oh, that doesn't look good on me, so I'm not going to try. Why not try? Why not be like this Princess of Pentacles who is going to try new things? Even though she hasn't done it, she doesn't know if it look good on her, she's going to just try. Or maybe she will like again, after she tries, she might like it. Who knows? So why don't you give it a try? This is the message for group number 3. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If it gave you some sort of clarity, give me a thumbs up. In the description box, I have my Instagram page link and the deck that I used in this reading. So bye-bye, guys. Take care.